Happy New Year, everybody. Having a brief little walkthrough. Take some of my stuff that's been soaking all day. Oops. Okay. Anyway, someone commented today about raniferum, epidendrum, and this is what is all left of mine. This droopy new growth here, this old growth that still has a leaf coming, and then those two down there. These previous ones over here kind of appear to be, well, maybe this one seems to be alive. I'm not sure about the spike, but the actual pseudobulb looks like it's growing well, so no worries there. But have been giving things a much needed soak, and this angraecum here, I just don't know. I think it's probably going to blast, which is fairly typical. But you can see how the buds are yellowing up. So I'm going to set it down there in a little bit lower light. Anywho, and I'm going to take out my Phalaenopsis bastianii, which is bare root, and that hangs over here. Hey there, Peter. A little dark, but you can still see some of my blooms. Been in bloom for a while, a little bit lighter than typically, but nice bloom nonetheless. What else? Oh, my Elens. And this spike over there. Nice. My Dendrobium wandonishi is really nice. Has a faint scent to it. Soon I'll have those Schilleriana blooms. And these buds. And also right here. And there's a bud here. I think it's gonna bloom. Perhaps. Yeah. Yeah. My Aranthes just closed up and the flower fell off today, the other flower, but it's a sequential. There's more there, and then there will be another flower down there. My laterale, epidendrum laterale is still looking really nice. Flowers, as is my really nice chocolate drop Cernua cross. And what else? This is what I filmed today. My Epi nocturnum. What's on the bag? Yeah, there's a bud in there. I don't. Closest thing. All right, I'm back. Kind of checking on this repot of my Parfinia crossed with Stanhopea, Paphinia herini, well, anyway, it's Paphinhopea Doug Kennedy. And it had two new growths. That one that's blasting, and it's maturing this growth and this one. So I still have hopes for that. My Den Forbesii is doing very well. These new growths are still pushing up, and the newest growth has a sheath in it. Oh, one thing that I forgot, I'll show you when I come back down that way. But this is kind of a disaster. This is my Cattleya guatemalensis. This is one that I got from Santa Barbara, and well, I can see now it's got some scale on it, but it was in the area over here where it was getting some water because I have to still water this plant. It was sitting here, and the growths that should have been maturing and dry, you can see they're dead. And this is another growth that I'm trying to save. It's got a sheath that will bloom. So hopefully I can save the plant. That's how big it will get. But I need to keep it dry. So I moved it from that spot. So hopefully it'll be okay. But down here, and I noticed my light just went off. I'll have to go turn it back on. But I noticed, hey there, Yoshi. Happy New Year. Well, well, 8 minutes. My yellow bird is slowly opening my Encyclia cochleata, but wow, wait a minute. The yellow bird is smelling up the place, though. Yeah, and there's got more spikes. There's a spike, and there's another spike over there. But this is why I like Barcarias. I mean, this has been a month flowering, maybe, at least 3 weeks. And then this opened up after. Yeah, something over here is smelling. It's got to be that yellow bird. It's got to be. Barcarias have a soft scent. Checking out my Lundii. See if any of my new growths will put up a bud. That's yeah, you're usually at work, aren't you? Well, welcome home. Welcome. And these are still showing all these roots and these blotches right there. I thought that would sure be giving me some spikes, but it's not. And this is still looking pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, what I was going to show you was over here. And it's these paths that I have sitting here alongside my Alexandri, which is maturing its newest growth, Dendrobium alexandri. They like it cooler, but they like higher light in the winter, a little bit cooler. But what I noticed was I have my stony eyes right here in this clay pot. Then right here is my Michael Kupovich, Philippinense time Sanderi, which has another fan coming out of there. And then I have this one up in front here. These are all multiflorals. This is what does it say? Does it say anything? It says Kissimmee. Oh, here we go. Path Saint Pino, which is Saint Swithin crossed with Pinocchio. So then, when you go back to here, this is my Path Spiceriana crossed with Victoria Regini. And there is a spike right there. And back here, this one is my Lady Isabel that has a little growth coming down there. And then there's another little growth, another fan. And then behind that, you can see there's a spike there. This was my recovered, that bloomed for me 2 or 3 years ago, my Pinocchio times Chew a Dancer. And that has been 3 years in the making. So that's a good thing. Very happy about that. Very, very happy. Anyway, I am looking forward to these buds also. Whenever. Okay, I need to water. Nora Tokunaga still cranking out. Looking very fresh. Smelling really nice. And the color on that is really nice. I believe this, you can see the root coming up, and there's a sheath in there. You're talking about Roy Tokunaga, or yeah, Roy Tokunaga. Still looking for roots on this Bulbophyllum. Maybe. Maybe. No growth yet though. That'll be good if that does root. But yeah, I don't really have any miniatures in my collection. I do. And my Bobos, I was looking at my yeah, I do. I refresh it every year with fresh. You have to. But yeah, I repotted this last year, and it gave me 2 spikes last year, and this year it gave me a lot more. And yeah, I do repot every year. The ones that I have in sphagnum, my epidendrum here, I repotted every year. I am hoping that this stays alive. There is green parts on it. That is my little Hulatia odoratissima. But my Bobos down here are all looking really nice. The ones I just got and repotted. Off topic, my Gongora is looking really nice here. This is a new one that I got from High Desert Orchids. Yeah, Chacoensis. In addition, on Gongoras, this one is doing very well as well. Rufescens, this is a new growth here that's continuing to do well. Anyway, but yeah, my Bobos are all doing well, very well. There's a little new growth coming up there. Yeah, there's some new growths back in there. But yeah, at least they still all have their leaves and looking pretty good. And even this Bobo that I probably need to give a little more water to It does have a new growth coming up, but you can see how crusty it looks. And it really hasn't, these are the newest growths, and this is, I don't. I don't have, I don't. I am fascinated with Echinolabium and Carunculidum, those bobos. I, well, I know my internet is